Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Bill and Gary of KB Trucks. Where are we at?
We are at Animal Kingdom.
Yay. We stayed again at the Coronado Springs and ran for the bus, literally.
Sorry.
It's just my fault as yours. I forgot my magic band like in the room.
And then while he went to go get his magic band, I thought I could pay off our room charges.
And then I went to the bus to get ahead of her to get in line, and there was the bus.
The bus was there. But we made it. We made it.
So we're walking in. Again, they just got rid of the temperature checks, and we can just go past that straight to security. Security still walk through like we've done before, or we might take our bag and hold it out, but once the metal detector goes off, they don't have to check your bag. And then turnstiles, pretty easy, a lot more than it has been. It's about 7:13. Park is not supposed to open until 8 on paper. It looks like they're already letting people in. A little bit of a rush here as the first buses arrive. Waiting for you now. You're in my time now.
Okay.
I usually stop to get like a shot at the beginning of the video or whatever, and so you keep going. Already caught ahead of her.
Well, it's because I have like these little tiny legs.
I have these little legs.
And I don't have long strides like you do.
I have the legs of a corgi dog.
I actually even think I have the legs of a dachshund. Fits better with our family.
We like dachshunds. Kind of coming around these trails, you can see some birds and other animals. A lot of people just kind of run right past them to get to the Flight of Passage or Kilimanjaro safaris. It's fun to check out later, at least when you get on the way out the door. First looks at the Tree of Life. Flight of Passage?
Flight of Passage. Actually, no, Starbucks.
Starbucks?
Starbucks.
TTA?
Yes. We will head toward Flight of Passage.
Flight of Passage, we're going to make a left at the tree. Kind of pretty much where, like, it seems like 90% of the people are going right now. As we cross this bridge, we're entering Pandora. You can hear the music change to more animal sounds. And the plant life will change too, which is this really big thing over here. On the signs, but really, you just follow the crowds because people are going to know. I think you can look for the cast members with a sign that just say, in a line. Not sure what the time is going to be from this point. It's about 7:22. Park officially doesn't open for another 38 minutes, which is probably going to be the length of the line. Nah, hopefully it'll be shorter than that. If you ever feel like you're in line for Flight of Passage and it doesn't feel like the line moves for a long time, it's because it crosses a couple paths. And so they'll have you stop at these intersections. There's at least 2 on the queue. And so after that area closes enough, then they'll let us through here. But that's why it'll feel like you're waiting for a while before you move. All right, so now that area in front of us opened, so now we're gonna cross the path. Kind of like a large group at a time. Disney Imagineering, isn't it, hon? How they just kind of
beautiful back here.
Makes you feel like you're on another planet.
In a different world.
And all these plants and wildlife, the noises.
The one thing we've yet to do, we haven't come here at night yet. We always leave before sunset.
Well, part of that is when we were here in November, the park closed before sunset.
Right, because we closed up at like 5.
And so we've only been here once when it was actually dark enough where everything was illuminated, but that's been at least a year and a half or so.
Like a couple of years.
This is the where the main entrance is. They have it listed at 45 and we've been in line for about not even 5 minutes yet. Next to the entrance are 2 things that are interesting. So this is what the ride vehicle is going to be like. So you can sit in that to see if you'll fit or how comfortable you'll be before you decide to get in line. Also, they don't use normal signs for the ride, for the attractions here. So that's the sign. There's another path cross that we'll do that they'll hold us up here. So what I'm saying is there's no signs in English. This is the sign for the ride. It's a sculpture that looks like a banshee. It looks like it's made out of wood. As we were in the outside queue, we did not have to wear our mask. But now that we're in the main queue, again, we have to put our mask on. It's one of the new protocols. We are inside the cave. You you can see all these cave drawings. Make you again feel like there's some Banshees. There's a big one. Now we're leaving the cave, going into, is this the Dharma Initiative? Is that their, is this Dharma?
I don't think so.
Which one is this?
What a dated reference.
We just entered to the lab. You can see them doing experiments, testing things out. Thing, but it looks like the water's going up here, which looks different on camera because of shutter speed. The magnetic water study. Here is the skull of a banshee. That will win in a fight against your dog. I don't care how big your dog is, that's going to win in a fight. Honey, do you see what these colored pipes are?
Yes.
Do you know what those are supposed to be?
And they're not ketchup, mustard, and mayo if that's where you're going.
Nope.
No.
These are in fact, I have no clue. I'm just making stuff up. We're gonna go up the ramp. There's also a down ramp. The way how this ride works is a lot like soaring, but it's like soaring stacked on top of each other, isn't it?
Kind of, yeah, because it's a big theater.
Yeah, and there's 3 floors.
Yeah, but the seat you sit in, you know, it's supposed to mimic being a banshee. So your seat actually, you know, like the banshee breathes in between your legs.
Yeah, and you can feel its lungs expand and contract as it breathes.
So cool.
They just gave us our special glasses. We're gonna watch a pre-show.
Great. Welcome to the Avatar program.
Restraints activated. Put on your flight
Here's what the link chairs look like.
For your safety throughout this entire
Just
experience,
vibrates or
remain seated.
moves. So we're in the 2nd level. So you have to go down this 1 level to get out. I can tell you were thoroughly disappointed in this ride.
Very, very. I don't know why you drag me on this ride time after time.
No, it's very well done, isn't it?
Gosh, it's amazing. Okay, I have a lot of favorites, but I think right now this is my favorite attraction here.
Even more than Rise?
You know, I think I enjoy this more than Rise.
What?
Very close 1 and 2, but I love this ride.
Where should we head?
Let's see. Let's go check out how long the line is for Navi and see. We have a very limited amount of time here today, so we really have to make sure we get on our favorites.
So theoretically, you do not need to go through the dump shop to leave the ride. You should be able to go this way and get out without going to the dump shop. This will take you over to where the scooters, or not the scooters, where people leave their strollers to go on Flight of Passage. Listed as 45 for the wait time, but thankfully, I think in part because we rope dropped, it was only...
There's about 25 minutes that got us into the pre-show line.
So again, they don't have traditional signs in this land, but this is the sign for the Nevada River journey. We walk in the normal queue, so we have to put our mask back on, and it's a 10-minute wait for Navi River. Here comes our cruise ship. Honey, I told you I'd take you on a Disney cruise. Disney Magic right here. That's where they store the boats, but they're gonna hide it behind a waterfall. They're so smart. Pretty cool. I think I saw this alien in the first episode of Star Trek Next Generation. This is everyone's favorite DJ. Navi really is a beautiful ride.
It really is, and you know, I was noticing on this one, I feel like every time we do ride it, I feel like I see different things that I didn't see on the previous ride.
Yeah, very good Disney magic on that one.
Yeah.
One thing that's really changed about this is this used to be like an hour-long wait. a lot of times for us. And now it says like 10 minutes, which was basically walk on. It ended up being only 5.
5 minutes.
And so when I say basically walk on, I mean 5 minutes or less. Where do you want to go now?
I say we head toward Africa and we go do the safari.
But Africa is like on a whole other planet.
Well, yes, but by crossing the bridge, we'll be back.
Oh, magic. Something that's fascinating is sometimes you make these Disney friends where you'll be in line for like a half hour or 45 minutes for a ride and you just talk to the group next to you and you just have a nice conversation. We ran into some Disney friends, so to speak, from a line from Frozen. We were at Epcot 2 days ago and they happened to be getting in line.
Getting into ride for Navi as we were coming out.
So it's kind of one of those funny things. And just talking to people in line really helps the line move faster.
It really does. It makes time go by faster and get to talk about, you know, Disney and other stuff. And it's fun. We like to do it. So if you see us, say hi.
Making our way into Harambe, which is Africa. And we're gonna try to get on the safari. And this looks like the line is, yep, this is the line. It's all the way back here near the bridge. This is the line for Kilimanjaro Safari. We started back there and then it actually goes all the way up here kind of toward the Gorilla Falls. And then I'll go back toward the entrance over there. This is the longest I've seen it. We got in line, it went from 40-minute wait to 45.
Oh, really?
Is that what is that what it said when we walked up?
When we walked up, I just saw it at 40. I didn't realize it changed to 45.
Yeah, well, it changed to 45 as we passed the sign while we're already in line.
Okay.
They're making it up to the main entrance. The queue time went up to 60 minutes. When we get across into that covered area, we have to put our mask back on. Interesting, I didn't know this. Over here is a souvenir penny machine. It's across from the entrance to the safari. So I've never noticed this before. So this is like a tradition that they actually have over at Cali River Rapids, where former cast members or usually it's former cast members will put their shoes up and they'll say their name and when they worked here. So like this one here says 2013 to February 2020. If you go to Cali River Rapids, they have this like a whole room dedicated for cast members to do this. I've not seen this over here at Kilimanjaro Safaris though. This is a new video that they're playing in the queue. When we were here in November was like the day after they swapped this out from the classic one. Here we go, they're gonna also get on row 4. And we're gonna get between these plexiglass dividers. We got one group per row and we're separated by these plastic.
That's an okapi. Based on those legs, you probably think it's related to a zebra. It is not. It's the closest known relative to a giraffe. These are bongos. Bongos are known as the ghost of the forest, but these guys are not showing you a very good example of how they got that name. Both the male and the female bongos do have those horns on their head, and if you notice, they're kind of tilted backwards. That way when they're running around here in the forest, anything hanging from any branches or vines or anything like that, it won't get caught on their horns.
These are Nile crocodiles.
It's a little bit
and if you don't believe that, you're in denial.
In the shade. Actually, this and
got a giraffe crosser
the brown antelope with the horns that tilt backward, getting in her morning zoomies this morning.
Oh, there they
They're
are.
coming toward us.
Oh.
There's 2 babies here. The one, she's like back a little bit more.
Another one over there.
The other one is this other smaller one here. They're both about the same age. They're only like 2-ish weeks apart. They are super small, especially compared to everybody else. They're definitely taller than you. They stand about 8 feet tall. Baby giraffes are born at about 6 feet tall.
Hi, pretty.
Elephants do usually eat about 300 pounds of food in a single day. Now that sounds like a lot of food, but they usually weigh as small as 2 tons to as large as 5 tons. The larger one, she's probably like 3.5 tons. The other one is probably just under 3 tons. The first one we saw is probably about 3 tons as well. These ladies do weigh up to 5,000 pounds.
More chubby unicorns.
They do look pretty dirty. They like to roll around in the mud over there to help cool themselves down. They go from 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds. That is faster than most on sports cars.
We really like the safari. Still a lot of fun and get to see all the animals. 2 things that were kind of interesting is one is the tour guy was saying that they have all these lists of animals above, and she's like, ignore that because we haven't updated that since the ride opened.
Yeah, so she's like, this hasn't been updated since 1998. So there are animals on there that are no longer at the park, and there are animals that are in the park that are no longer on the list.
Yeah, so.
But But it gives you a good idea of what is there.
Yeah, but also on top of that, it's like the ride has really changed over the years because it used to be really about poaching.
Yeah, they have the poaching storyline, saving, you know, the baby elephant.
And they've kind of phased that out, but they always still had this kind of music thing and like Symbol 1 radio, but then they got rid of that, so now it's just literally just, you know, hey, look at all the animals.
Which I kind of like it that way. You know, I like it. I like the more realistic, like, hey, here's, you know, here's a hippo. These are, you know, some of the traits of a hippo. And
it gives more attention to the animals, and that's
right.
What the purpose of the park is providing attention to conservation and taking care of the animals. We're gonna head toward
Asia. We're leaving Africa, headed to Asia, and we are going to ride Expedition Everest.
Hopefully it's back up. It was down a little bit ago.
But it looks like it's up now.
There we go. There's Expedition Everest. But this is not Everest. This is actually the Forbidden Mountain that you have to get through to get to Everest. Okay, here's the line for Everest. There's part of the ride. But we're in front of the theater that has the Nemo, the musical. So it's quite a bit. How much is the line posted for?
It says 35 minutes. So we'll see.
The lines have been moving pretty good. Here's the theater for Finding Nemo musical, and it's going to wrap around. The line for Everest is going to wrap around a little bit through the queue for the theater before we cross the bridge over there. Cast member just told us we need to put our mask on as we get up to the rock here for the queue. As we're getting up to the main entrance, now it says the wait time is about 40 minutes. So the ride is called Everest, Expedition Everest. However, this is not Everest. This is...
It's the Forbidden Mountain.
So you're supposed to be able to pass, you have to try to pass through the Forbidden Mountain where the Yeti lives to get to Everest. So that's what this is.
That's the expedition.
Yeah, so that's the story behind this. If you look up here on the banner, sometimes you might be able to see your name. Like Elizabeth here. Here comes the train. Yeti Road, take me home to the place. Eastern Asia. Hair ties. So many hair ties.
There's actually not as many as we've seen before.
Really?
Yeah, but they must have rained recently. There's usually a lot more.
This is cute.
Oh my gosh, it's so adorable.
How much is it, hon?
It is, I don't know. It's free. There's actually no price on it.
There's no price on any of these tags? Yeah, I guess they're free. There's no price on any of them. With the Spirit jersey with
the Yeti.
Yeah, with the Yeti. Joe's adorable Yeti. Yes, he is. Give me your backpack. You're not going to get it over your backpack. Go. Don't care how small that loungefly is. That's pretty cute. I like the
little Yeti
on the front there. Turn around. Let's see the back. How's that look? Put your arms up so we can see where you're... Oh, it's Disney World. Oh, don't hit your... What do you think?
I'm going to purchase it.
You're going to purchase it?
I am going to.
You don't even know how much it is yet.
I don't care. I'm still going to purchase it.
Oh, I see how it is. All right. Honey, are you Yeti for anything?
I don't know about anything, but that's a cute shirt too.
Yeah, that's a cute one too. That one's $37. The idea is that he makes things that are supposed to be scary and disco-like into the most adorable things ever. That is $27 for this plush. Carrie got her Yeti Spirit jersey.
Yeti Spirit jersey.
And how much was it?
It was $69.99.
What am I, made out of money?
Yes.
Okay. All right, what do you want to do now?
Let's head toward Dinosaur.
Okay, that was a 15-minute ride last I checked, but who knows at this point. Well, we got in line for Everest. It said 30 minutes, and it was
20.
So, and it moved pretty fast.
It moved very quick. I mean, where we had to get in line was really far away. I was like, there's no way this is like a 30-minute ride or line. But it was only 20, so don't be scared by long lines.
The line was always moving too. We are going past Chester's and Hester's and Dino-Rama, and we're gonna head toward the Institute. Check out Dinosaur. I think it was posted at 20 minutes a minute ago.
Yep.
Walking in Dinosaur. And yes, it does say 20 minutes for the standby line. And once we cross that umbrella, you have to have our mask on again. This is where the pre-show is, but of course they don't have that going right now. So we are queuing. We're kind of in this weird zigzag thing through here without stanchions.
Hello there. Welcome to our little trans-dimensional joyride, folks. I'm Dr. Seeker, your friendly controller and a heck of a paleontologist, if I do say so
So the
myself.
pre-show is still playing. We just don't stay in here and watch the entire thing. Here comes our time rover. And they took out the partition glass that they had last time. And they're filling the entire vehicle with one group per row.
We've got to get in, grab the iguanodon, and get out before that asteroid hits. Let's roll! Computer, no!
Carnotaurus.
Everybody get on the floor, it's the freaking dinosaur. Those aren't the words, but I'm close.
Sure you are. You said dinosaur.
Yeah, those are all the words.
You go.
Definitely hit a few of them. Wait said it was going to be about 20 minutes, and
It was the closest to our time today. It was 18, so I mean it pretty much was 20 minutes.
Well,
but it was
you
a
know.
quick 20 minutes.
gonna go through Chester's and Hester's souvenir shop. I haven't seen this before. These are night lights, you said?
Night lights.
And you can paint them, it looks like, or decorate them. There's a monorail.
I don't think they're meant to be decorated, but
Oh, okay, maybe not. I thought they were
they're just night lights.
blank slates. Don't know if we can turn. Oh, there we go. Okay, so
you
there's a
would want to
balloon.
keep that.
No, I guess not. Monorail and then Mickey balloon, and it looks like an ice cream, and the castle. These are $17. Over at Chester Hester's, I kind of like this area because it's kind of like just one of those pop-up amusement park type things. I mean, you can see where the faded lines of like parking spots used to be, and unfortunately Primeval World here is kind of a relic now. No, like, I guess pun intended with it being you know, Animal Kingdom with fossils and everything, but Primeval World is now, you could say, a dead ride. I mean, they still have the lights on and everything, but as far as we know, they have no plans to keep this running. It used to be kind of all the time, and then they cut it back to...
It went to seasonal, and now it's closed.
Now it's closed, like
Yep.
permanently.
Yep.
So, don't know what they're going to do with the spot, but where should we head, hon?
Well, we're kind of sadly running out of time here.
Here comes one of the boat cavalcades. Got some drummers, they're heading our direction. In the distance, there's Chip and Dale and Goofy. Their outfits from Chester and Hester's area. That's challenging. We're walking past Flame Tree Barbecue, which is like one of our favorite quick service places to
so
go.
Good.
And it smells so awesome, but we have lunch reservations in about 2 hours, so we can't eat anything right now. Well, we shouldn't. We could. We didn't have breakfast, but we shouldn't. I'm gonna walk past these primates here. They're kind of loud. We can actually hear them from the other side of the waterway, kind of near Dinosaur at Chester's and Hester's. We're gonna go into Cali River Rapids. It's got a 15-minute wait. All right, since we are switching to a water ride, I had to switch to the GoPro. Audio won't be as good, I don't think, but we're getting on one of the rafts. The hidden Mickey over there. Ready for the water, hon? It's a warm day. Get nice and cool.
Yeah.
What's really fun is when Carrie thinks she's gonna get wet, she starts to fly. I'm hearing drums. From the movie Jumanji, I learned that's a bad thing. Oh, that's where I parked. It's okay, Honey, it's over. You're safe. You will dry out.
Yeah.
How's your rapids?
I got wet.
Yeah.
Not terribly wet though. It actually feels nice right now and now walking around.
Yeah, since we're here in November, they turned on some of the water jets and whatever that
we're not
spray water.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got more wet on this time. We got about a half hour left till we have to catch a bus. Do you want to try Gorilla Trails or what do you think? Or just want to go through some shops?
Maybe just go through some shops.
Made our way back to the front of the park where the shops are. And the stage where they normally have people performing, they made a sandcastle after Moana. And you can see the heart of Tafiti here in the green. Wow, this is beautiful. Inside one of the shops, these ears are cute, like a cool feel blue. They are $29. What a carry fine. One of the painted dogs.
They'll eat your face off.
They're so cute and cuddly till they bite your face off.
Yeah.
$20. That's cute. Hey, hon.
Hi.
Fun to go to the shops?
Didn't really see anything, but always fun to go shopping.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think it is time for us to leave Animal Kingdom. We have our lunch reservation soon.
Got another cavalcade boat coming through under the bridge. Gonna catch her on the other side. Oh, it's Timon Piki. As we make our way out here, we can now look at some of these little exhibits on the way in to the park. For example, we got a couple of cast members over here taking care of some birds. We are heading our way out of Animal Kingdom. In fact, it's right behind us, and we're heading toward the bus. The reason why we're taking off is because we have
a lunch reservation at Grand Floridian Cafe, and after that, we are taking advantage of our park hopper and ending our day at Magic Kingdom.
So stay tuned. In our next video, we're going to head over to Grand Floridian Cafe at the Grand Floridian. So check that out. But we want to thank you for joining us for this video. Please do a favor, like, share, and subscribe so I know you're out there. But for now, I'm Bill.
I'm Carrie.
People watch KB Treks. We will catch you next time. Until then, good luck and have fun.
See ya.